Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate the public, so please subscribe to our channel. What do you do if you got a judgment of divorce, your ex isn't honoring it? Well, it's a big problem. Remember, the judgment of divorce is an order of the court. It's supposed to bring finality, and both parties are supposed to honor what they agreed to. Or, if they didn't agree, what the court ordered. You got to honor it. So if somebody's not honoring it, they're doing several things. Number one, they're prolonging a litigation which should have been over with the judgment. Number two, and perhaps as the guy who wears the black robe sees it, worst of all, they're disregarding what the court said. I'm going to give you a perfect example of this. We had a case recently where the court ordered that husband is supposed to pay our client wife $17,000 and change. So, by a certain amount of time, 30 days, he's supposed to pay it. 30 days come and go. He gives her a check. She opens up the check. $15,500. Where's the rest of it? What happened? Well, he decided that he took off money for this, and she spent that, and before they separated, she took this money out and that money. Nothing that the court ordered. Unilaterally decided to change the number just to give her less. Now what happens? Well, and he writes by the check in the memo, full and final payment, like that's going to mean something. So what's the mechanics of it? Well, she says, well, wait a minute, this check is short. So then what has to happen? Then we have to file a motion to go before the court and say he didn't comply with the court order, and then the court has to conduct a hearing. And at that point in time, what's likely to happen in a scenario like that is the court will probably hold the guy in contempt for violating the order, or if the court doesn't view it that way, the court will find that he's in breach of the agreement of the parties and may well not only order that the extra money has to be paid, but may require that the other side pay the attorney fees that are incurred in having to get him to comply. So you have to understand one thing, a judgment of divorce, it's almost like a contract. So while the court may say, I'm not going to hold him in contempt because it's more in the nature of an agreement like a contract, the court can find him in breach of the contract and make him responsible for all the losses that ensue from the breach. So I think when you have something like this and your ex isn't complying, very important. Number one, make sure you complied, okay? Make sure that the breach is on his side only. That's number one. Number two, you got to go to your lawyer. You got to tell him, look, what's the play here? I've got this big check. I want to cash it because I need the money, but it's short. What do I do? And your lawyer will tell you, well, you know what, we're going to do certain things. We're going to put it in trust. We're going to file a motion with the court. We're going to do what we need to do to make sure that you get every single penny. Is it fair that this person who got shorted has to pay their lawyer to get it? No, it's not. Therefore, they will argue that before the court and get the court to order that the guy have to pay the attorney fees also, like I said before. So that's the mechanics of how it should work. If there is a non-compliance, you got to go back to the court with the non-compliance. Don't start taking matters into your own hands and, withholding the kid because he didn't pay the bill, for example. Don't do that. You want to be in compliance in the face of his non-compliance so that the court realizes who the good guys are and who the bad guys are. If you have any questions about that, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.